Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right into it because we have some important information as it relates to the circulation. Information circulation. Okay. All right. Shaitoshi Kusama from Discord. By the way, Patreon link down below in the description. Come on over and join our private community. Great place to be this bull run. All right. If we were any other token, this is coming from Shaitoshi, in the top 20, even if it were it would be a huge deal. Huge. Imagine it's just changing for DOT or Solana or BNB. You'd expect an official statement. So why no statement from them? Why have our requests gone unanswered except for a few screenshots? Shiba Informer did a great article everyone should read, which sums it up better than I could put here. We're going to take a look at that article from Shiba Informer. CMC owes the SHIB army an explanation, but we might not get one. Now look, when I joined in the late January, February, SHIB was already listed in a few places and being tracked on CMC. SHIB is a decentralized experiment that turned out very well for most everyone in here. Let me turn the page. Who can confirm the supply? Who is the authority in this space? CMC, and guess what? They probably had it wrong. Oh, SHIB. So they have to fix it, but couldn't say a word because they can't speak about any type of movement with an asset about to be listed. This makes sense and goes along with the Robinhood CEO statement, something like, we investigate all assets before we list. Robinhood and Kraken are two USA exchanges and follow the stringent laws here. Before they can list an asset, they have to ensure 100% all information is correct. Since they don't talk to us, who would they go to for the info? Probably CMC. Because, and I'll say this again, everyone bought from exchanges, even me. If no one else give AF, I want to know what happened and why didn't they give us a heads up? Okay, so basically here, we're trying to get answers from CMC. Now, let's jump over to the SHIB Informer article that is referenced in this video. I'm going to copy this because I'm going to send this over to my buddy Austin so he can take a look at this too. All right, so major news coverage, social media trends that continue to broadcast the ecosystem in multiple countries. We are seeing all of that. But suddenly at our best moment, our most notorious trending all-time high without notice, the supply of the token changed. Now, before you panic while reading this article, let me share some news. This change is not relevant by now. It had its impact, and at this moment, the new value is distributed to the market exchanges. So we have the correct value now. Needless to say, this leaves the community with a question that needs to be answered. How can this happen? How is it possible that the most popular token in the world at that moment, which was also so close to the very peak, gets affected by a change so fundamental, so important? Why did it happen, and who's behind such a process? Everyone trusts CoinMarketCap. It's a go-to for many. CoinMarketCap is the world's most referenced price tracking website for crypto assets. Let's make mention that it's owned by Binance as well. Didn't know that. And furthermore, due to their impact and standard in crypto's price tracking action and supply, even Etherscan.io uses it as a reference for information for the likes of the current circulating supply of a token. So, up to now, probably no one has ever really questioned the need for a decentralized system to track the actual supply of tokens, but this calls for it. No one ever asked the SHIB team what the actual supply was. When the original value more than 5 months ago appeared in CoinMarketCap, no one, not even us, questioned it. Like everyone else, we believe CoinMarketCap's acknowledgement. We trusted that value as everyone else in the world, but this has to change because trust has to reside in the blockchain, not in a single golden source or single company. Some people have mentioned that SHIB should update its API, but SHIB has no API and never had one before. So that is what we're hearing, basically. So what should the SHIB team do? They are changing their views toward the issue of supply. We would totally support a community effort to take charge of this issue, but how will the market react? Well, hopefully we hope that this starts with a common acknowledgement that something needs to change. And if we don't do it as a community, we will be inviting other actors to enter the discussion, actors whose interests are totally opposed to decentralization. So that is what we have at the moment. And as SHIB Informer says here, he has something to do with it too. He wants to send his apology to the developer for the Shiba Inu calculator, a community member just trying to help, something in which he totally succeeded with without thinking too much about that at the moment. I generated attention to his site and account, and I feel like this could been interpreted by some like he was responsible for keeping the token supply updated. That was incorrect. So basically saying that this was on CoinMarketCap, not Shiba Inu calculator. So in conclusion, here's what we have. This has been a lesson not just for Shiba, but the whole crypto community. Double check your total circulating supply when it goes on CoinMarketCap. So since the community wants answers, we should know about the change in calculations before CMC, because this might give the community needs an explanation for this change on a token whose total supply simply cannot go up. So there we go. That's what we've got right now, up to speed information, up to date information as it relates to the circulating supply, coming straight from Shiba Informer. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. This is what we know now. Everything is back to normal now in terms of the supply. Now we need new investors to come in and believe that we are heading to new heights. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. See you in the next one.